Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Game.
gamer free. Be gone. Be gone.
On forever.
Meow meow meow.
Just like Chavaro.
Gulp.
Gulp.
The day that he was there for a second, I joined the call. It was like nice to see him for a little while, but I was just like I don't know if it's this move, well maybe it's part of it, but this move brain in me, where like the real life pacifist in me, but some of those things he was telling me was just like making me mad. I almost said something really mean.
Well, that's just how that's how it is. That's how it is. How it be.
How it be.
It's probably not as bad as it used to be.
I know, that's the insane part.
Or you have different. Well, because that's a general stuff that everyone has to go through.
Yeah.
They definitely will. Like even the physical requirements, the bar is like super. But like other things like Navy SEALs, there's like people that like die in training. So it's
crazy. It's nice that it's like slightly like the requirements are relaxed, but it's just that I can respect going through all that grind, but I just what's the word I'm looking for?
Like the grind was just harder for like the Javaro wasn't
already pretty.
Yeah, like fit and active, I guess.
No, I meant like the verbal abuse and all that.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
That's the word I was looking for. It's like I can't put up with that. I'm like actually I wouldn't get it.
But then there's like
that was
actual
bad. It was
like
just
the
like,
one person that got kicked in the chest.
Yeah, that's just like. I mean, like he
Like,
got status, like I get why they got that mad at that guy, right? But I still think it's pretty.
The line is
stupid.
so.
That's the pacifist.
Like they still like they were lucky to get recycled.
Recycled.
Like recycled, they did not get fired. They did not get kicked out of the program.
Yeah.
For doing something at that level of stupidity.
Well, it's like I don't. Was that just the basic training that everybody goes to, right? That's what you said, and Jabbar said.
That one, it was like gun training.
Okay, that's the one that everybody has to go to, right?
Yes, everyone has to do that one.
So it's like.
But still, like, just have like it is a loaded, like.
It was pretty stupid, but I think. I don't know.
And they're very serious about that because they want you to like. They don't want you like they want like even Javaro like kind of messed up, but the instructor or whoever it was wasn't like super harsh about it. Where Javaro forgot to like clear the chamber.
Like that.
And I got I think some stopped. But because you could forget to clear the chamber and no one saw that you didn't do that, and there's just a live firearm just sitting there that no one knows is live. Right.
Yeah, isn't that why you're supposed to always treat it like it is? Instead of just like, oh, do it. You have like that one video I sent you, the guy was trying to look cool in the video and it accidentally goes off and he didn't get it, thankfully. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that. It's like, why are you playing with it?
They're just playing.
Like I said, I can get behind, you know, not playing that with someone doing that, but like kicking them repeatedly while they're down is pretty.
Well, that one, like, okay, imagine you're an instructor and your student almost took your life. Like, could have taken your life.
Hey, I'm pacifist, I don't care.
Right.
I lived a long, good life. I saw the Miku movie, I played SAR,
and then you did
Minecraft,
say sorry, and the
I don't
person
care.
didn't, like, just got scrapped, or they got held back, whatever, but they're still in the program until they make some other big mistake.
Like I said, I can get it, I just think, I don't know. It's like you said. It's a pretty major mistake. I just think it's
Like, there's
not
not much
dishonorable,
worse
but
mistake.
it's just
Like,
messed
the
up.
only worst mistake there is you shot.
Yeah. I was like, the situation was already resolved, basically, after getting yelled at. Like, there's no reason to repeatedly kick him at that point. That you're just doing that just to feel better about yourself.
Well, I don't know if repeated it. Like, I think he was probably. I think what Jarrell said was like one, but there might have been. But then after that point, like stopped, and then later I think apologized.
Yeah, like I
It's
can get
very
like
overreacted.
packing was like, hey, go stop. But I thought Jabaro said it happened like they like second.
I mean, that one was just the one, like, because that happened and that person got canned or they got like recycled. Like they disappeared for a month.
Cycle is crazy though.
But that's what it's called.
Just hate it. Funny. It's nice that not nice, but it's thankfully it didn't hurt anybody though. That's stupid.
Yeah.
It's just like I
But just
said,
think like
it was both like
for the
stupid
physical
behavior.
athleticness. I think Javaro said it was like I think it was more than 75%. I can only look at it. Um, like the failed the first fitness test. But then they like improved, and then towards the end, I think the last one, I think there was 4 total. Only 2 people failed in the their like platoon. But then Javaro at that point, well, it seemed rough because Javaro got sick, or is still sick.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that made it a lot worse. And then like the medic's not really caring. So I can see it like if a lot of like they're not getting right medicine, but they're also like not really saying like because it like Jarrell would have wasted maybe like a few more weeks if they said that they're like had that injury, right? And then Javaro didn't want to do that.
I
But
think I'll just play that game normally.
something else. Yeah, that game.
I can't right now. There's
Well, I
not
mean,
enough people to actually do it, and my internet's really bad. I mean, that was kind of what I've been talking about since Epic. It's just like walking in YouTube. It's just like at the time because someone came by and was talking to me. Went inside like mute and stuff. So I started spamming the like it's called surrender remote, but nobody cares. Alright. It's understandable. I'm not complaining. It's just like it's a little difficult right now. Haven't done it in a second, and there's again, people that actually want to play the game. So it's just like you play pacifist and they kill each other because the other people in the circle are actually trying to play the game.
well, pacifist, you just can't like. You have to like, if you're true pacifist, right? There's just certain circles you can't win.
Like
Like you can consistently get top 5 every time.
yeah, it's like I can get top 5. It's just like I said, the final people just don't. Well, they fight it out. The problem is they don't last until like the circle closes in. They're like, it's already over. And so I'm just hanging out on the edge of the circle, and it's like no contest most of the time. Like they're fighting, but bro kills them so freaking fast. It's like it's inconsequential. They heal up.
There's not like a lot.
They have circle advantage. They have loot. They're standing on the loot pile in the center of the circle. So it sucks. And I know that there's other ways to guarantee it. It's just every single time I start to stream, I get the circles where I can't win. And then when I do, I throw. Or it's like I said, where people
now,
like
if there's not, you want like a lobby that has like 5 decent players in it. They're like fighting each other a lot, but you don't want like 2, and like the other person kills the other, and they just like it's free. If you want a lot of people, and also but then you could like you boost the win rate like slightly. or can be a lot if you get like better at like bananas and stuff.
Yeah, certainly.
Like banana trolling,
Of course, of course.
like banana stonewalking.
I don't know if I've ever gotten one of them on stream, but I have done the banana trolling. I think it was when oh yeah, when I got my new monitor, I didn't record it, but I played Tsar, and I played a pacifist match. I ended up winning, and I got a pacifist kill.
Mm.
Cause bro was trying to chase me, and I slipped him into a loot pile. God. Third party. Oh my god. Bro was trying to fight a bot with an 8 gun, and I just came over and murdered him. Please. Oh, that's a shotgun bot. Rolling. Turns out there's a lot of bots on solos. I feel like Shepard right now.
At this point, everyone's Shepherd. That's team charts.
Oh, shoot, that was stupid.
V Rising must be on sale.
What Rising?
V Rising. Some like.
Sounds familiar.
I forgot what it's called. It's like
oh my gosh, I did not switch weapons.
I think it's more of a co-op like looter game. I don't know. I never played it, but it was speaking view like, oh, go on sale like 50% off or something.
I feel like I've seen the thing before. Didn't you tell me about it before?
Because I think I wanted to play it at some point, but like that didn't play it.
Yeah, someone else.
Like,
maybe, or maybe I don't know if it was you or if it was someone else. I did see it before.
What time is it? I guess it's like mid. There's only 306 players.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Well, it is a weekday. It is late at night.
I've never seen this low.
I did this right. I did.
Yeah, it goes down to like the lowest this week
game,
is like.
please, you're not hitting me. Hello, Alexander. Hope you are doing well. Try not to get hit by a ghost shot.
Like crazy.
Minecraft.
Wait, the lowest? Wait.
I hope your day is well.
Today? When was this? This is a PSP.
Just chilling on a Tuesday. Monday night. It's almost Tuesday. Hey. Hello, Cash and OG Mike. Kissies. Hope you're having a wonderful day as well. Or night. For me, it is 10:49 p.m.
I have homework I have to do at San Francisco Airport.
Have to do it at San Francisco Airport?
We have a quiz that's due Wednesday.
Do end of Wednesday or do end of tomorrow?
End
Tuesday?
of Wednesday, but I'd probably sleep once I get home. I'd probably sleep for like a day.
Get a sleep for a day is crazy.
Well, probably if I'm gonna be awake for like 50 hours. 55 hours.
On Discord. That's cool, that's cool. I haven't, because I don't live in the Bay Area, but I've been there. It's nice, it's a nice place. Kinda wish I lived there, but I know it's like really expensive. I'm just gonna do Twitch for someone to play. Right now though, I'm just gonna do solos for a little bit and then probably get off after a little while. Just trying to keep up the like 365 days.
I still have like
probably
12:50. I still have like 5 hours when I play.
So my classwork is
like
ramping
an 8
up
hour
pretty
play.
quick. Very dance next to me. That was my Minecraft.
Up like middle.
Let's see.
the middle. Let's see.
Well, best of luck, best of luck. Sorry, I wasn't really paying much attention to what you were saying about your homework.
So I have quiz due.
What is it on? You
Definitely
said
still take it
physics?
home. It's just a physics.
Or am I
It's a
hearing what I
physics
wanted to
quiz,
hear?
yeah.
Okay.
It's physics. That I haven't done the material for. So I was
Well,
hoping to do it after class Wednesday, but I'm not gonna make it to class. So I probably do it at the probably at the airport then. Because I'll have 12 hours. I definitely, and then that internet there actually works. So I worked, did some schoolwork when I was there last time.
when does the quiz unlock? Is it unlocked already?
I think so, actually. But I'm not really gonna
You
have
don't
much
want to do
time
it now, though.
I can't.
That makes. I wouldn't want to
Because the
either.
internet's not working.
Did you tell your teacher that you got stuck there, though?
No. Not yet.
Okay. It's all good. I would honestly though. I would.
I probably just because I can technically do that lab. I can do it online. I still have reduced points, which
Well,
is probably
yeah,
deserving.
I guess it might be bad to tell the teacher that this whole time you've been out of the country.
Yeah, I just don't really want the teach because technically you're not. I definitely don't want them knowing that I just left.
Bro just got up, left the
Sorry,
country
sorry.
to go visit some family for a second. No word. Comes
Yeah.
back, acts like nothing ever happened. Oh, how was your weekend? Oh, it was okay. It was okay. Oh, I went to some island in the middle of the Atlantic, saw some family members. You know, no biggie. Yeah. I go to Portugal for a little
Got stuck in
bit.
the airport.
Stuck in the airport for.
Died. I know that.
Oh, that's about happening.
On that one, just for reals.
Down.
Some very peculiar atmospheric event happened that turned off on the Iberian Peninsula.
Yeah, a non-specific atmospheric weather phenomenon has occurred. Rainfall. You think Kyogre and Groudon were fighting?
Is this sick?
I'm trolling, I know! Yes, switch to the... My brain is so small right now when it comes to shooting in labs and anywhere. How many waffles have I ingested so far? Too many to keep count of 3. I've had more than 3. I've had more than 3. In this instance, I haven't had a. This is gonna be blasphemous. I haven't had one in a while. As much as I like waffles, I don't eat breakfast. It's supposed to be bad, but I just don't. So it's like I don't eat
I go waffles when I was younger.
I used to, like, before, like, in 8th grade, I would eat waffles and stuff before going to school, and I would, like, Eggo waffles. They're not bad, but they're frozen waffles, you know? It's frozen food, so you kind of get what you get out of that, right? But it's got, like, that frozen taste to them. It's like frozen veggies, they're not... I don't like them. I
Don't say the gate.
I don't really want to chase them.
I get some training in the airport. Dude, this actually the airport is so freaking. Like I went from like the little airport I was at, like outside, like not actually through like being checked and things. There was like a chicken and cheese sandwich for like €6, and then across the wall it was like, oh, here's a double cheeseburger for €18. I was like, oh. It's like, bruh. I did not get a burger.
Favorite burger?
I ended up getting that Red Bull and then chips, and then I'm pretty sure the guy either gave me the chips for free or did not see me put the chips on the table, so I got the chips for free.
Oh, forgot about that shotgun jolt.
But well, I guess I can check what food is served on this flight.
Protecting the hunting rifle to a shotgun fight. Should just melee them at that point.
Troy.
That's my
Flight
bad.
status. On time.
I need to like set up like a
Wi-Fi.
like an instant replay type of deal. I gotta run that back, watch it back. I guess I could. I'm like just killing my computer though. I have I told you before, right? I have the stream going, and then I have the like actual recording going, right? So I can save the actual footage in the different audio tracks. And then I would potentially have the replay buffer going as well. Too much? As far as I know, it's supposed to use just your let me try it. Supposed to just use the regular RAM. Oh, no.
I wonder how to connect to Wi-Fi. Airplane mode, Wi-Fi. I could technically like probably do. I can't do store. Well, it's tough because I'm in like. I hate this for mobile with a passion.
It is not the best.
It's like I think it's plane. It's like 3 seats, 4 seats, and then 3 seats.
3 seats, 4 seats, and what?
So I'm pretty sure there's 3 seats on each side,
Yes.
and then there's 4 in the middle.
Why?
That is how they do it. So I am in the 3rd of the 4. I am in the middle next to the other middle. Like, let me check again, but it's pretty much. So I can't really do much. I think one of them I get.
Well, you can't do much for what?
Well, it's a small seat, and I'm a big guy, so my arms are kind of just unlocked. I can't really move. It was a chore just to play like Yahtzee screen.
That takes forever to reload. Ah, it's passing control.
Let's see what my seat map is.
It's gone. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oopsies.
Higher share self, standby upgrade list.
Here, like get Discord notifications in the background. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If only there was a way for me to be able to hear whether I'm muted or unmuted without it actually getting picked up. But it's call.
This one.
That's the reason that it's kind of annoying probably for some other people. Just hear like my Discord notifications. But it's like
Actually, I lied.
the overlay
It's
doesn't work.
2. It's 242.
242. 2 seats, 4 seats, 2.
2 on the out. 2. So A. Wait, how does it work? A C D E F G H K.
Um, so
And I am on. What is my suit number?
your dad pick it out or you?
No, this was the one. Well, no, this was the one because my other fight I missed it, or like it didn't show up. One because of the. It was coming from New York to Lisbon. 1, Lisbon didn't have any power. 2, New York had a radar outage.
Yeehaw, yeehaw. They're gonna.
When all that happens. So I'm in seat. So I'm in F seat. Yeah, D E F G. Yeah, so I'm middle. Fighting for middle.
Race to the bottom.
Well, last time I got lucky, it was like some like thinner like girl that didn't take up much space. But if it's like another dude that's like my size, it's like joy. When like my probably my shoulder, like my collarbone length is like from collarbone edge to collarbone edge, the shoulder edge to shoulder edge is bigger than the seat width. God, I hate.
All these star matches blend in. Did I go to Shrine? I don't know. Let's find out. It's so weird playing like Old Star, right? And then seeing the old ball. I've completely forgot how it worked. It's like, how do I know when I'm gonna just do max damage now? You know? Got like 12 different conversations going on in my head. Crazy work.
Muted because wow, people playing it. Oh, I hate. There was time to the flight I took, like I just got off of at like 2 a.m. There was this group of like, I guess probably, I don't know what it was. Kind of like,
Oh, I couldn't move in time. Nice. It's a jack moment. Go crazy.
a group of interesting people with a variety of ages. Maybe they're like hiking people. I don't know. But they left like a freaking mess in the airport.
Of course. That's what I
Like,
do
there
when
was
I go to
probably
the
like
airport.
15 of them. And they like all their food, like all their trays, whatever, just left in there. Didn't like.
It's not just.
So I felt bad. Like I left. I think I left like my Red Bull like sitting there somewhere. But like they just like.
people.
everything.
I could do math, do Minecraft, do soccer, do a lot of things. What do I choose? Educate. But it's just, I don't know. I guess I've heard someone say it before. They're like, I'm just doing it because like like there's people whose job it is like go around cleaning. It, just give them a work to do, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess, right? But this is still kind of. I think it's pretty rude though. So it's like, how are you gonna go? Oh. Okay. So, y'all seen the Skibidi Toilet War?
No, I have not.
I actually don't know if they came up with another episode, but I was just basically parodying what you said about people, like the people, crashing the section they were at, right?
Yeah.
And I was just saying that I don't
It
get
was
why
a
people
mess.
don't,
It was like, like
themselves.
see, maybe if it's like some like little thing, but it was like everything. Bottles, even like I think maybe an alcohol bottle they drank and left the bottle there. Like alcohol they brought in from outside. Yeah. But good news. I do have one United flight.
How's that good news? You're flying United.
But it's good news because it's 3 and 3.
What's 3 and 3? The seat arrangement.
Like 3 seats on one end. Like yeah, 3
Still
and
kind
3.
of confused why that's a good arrangement.
Well, because I am not in the middle. I'm not in the middle seat on the 3. This time around, I'm on the like arm, like the edge, like aisle seat, which is Pog. And the seat next to me is currently empty, like the middle seat.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna fill up
So
though.
this is like, there's a lot of empty seats. Like half of them are empty. Like all, like half.
I don't want to do that. I can't bring myself to do that shotgun. I did not want to kill them. There, Lance. There was this Fennec Fox who they had like a SMG, and I had 2 shotguns, and he was trying to come over and kill me, and I had like a golden opportunity to shotgun them. I just could not bring myself to actually try it. Hit him. I know, like, I'm not trying to humble brag about it, but it's just like 2 shotguns. I guess at that point it's like their fault for just walking up like that, like I was just walking around. But it's just like they walk up, shotgun, done. Yeah, I guess it's like almost supposed to be like experience. I didn't want to be the one shotgun player doing that to actual people. I'm fine with doing it to bots because it's funny.
Is there any birthday rewards?
Workday rewards?
Gift from us. Upgrade to Economy Plus for free for your birthday.
I was so confused what Workday had to do with all that.
Oh, I have to book a flight with a specific code. Never mind.
Yeah, I used this specific code, and
next year.
We'll get it for you. Ooh. That is indeed a skill she went up.
Hmm.
Creepy.
A little bit, or just kind of bored. I'm just sitting here.
It's your dad.
My body's like, they're in the, okay, so the island that we're on, it was called San Miguel, like Ponta Delgado, San Miguel. One of the certain amount of the Azorian islands that are Portugal. There was 4 flights that went from San Miguel, like that day, which would be yesterday, or today for you maybe still be yesterday.
Yeah, still today.
Monday. There's 4 flights that go from San Miguel to Lisbon. So around like an hour and a half flight.
Crazy.
The first one, there's 2 TAP Air, or TAP Portugal,
Yes.
and there's 2 SACTA, which I think TAP Portugal is a different name.
Of course, of course.
The TAP Portugals, the first one was at 11 a.m. Didn't cancel until 8 p.m. Those people were like pissed. There's a second TAP Portugal that was like 3, and like canceled at like 5 p.m. Because they got it 6 months ago. The flight was full by the time I decided to join. Because originally our flights on the way back, well, they're all completely different. But he was able to, it's Flores, another Azores island, from Flores to some pit stop to Ponta Delgada. He was able to get me on that plane. He had to like pay an extra like $70 or whatever to like switch it. So I'm pretty sure I had a seat for like there's a flight attendant that has to like fly to whatever plane they got allocated to. It's like their seat. So I took one of those 2 seats. And the seat next to me was empty. So then we're fine. But then once we got to San Miguel, we had different flights to Lisbon. They had one, there's 2 SACA ones. They had one that left at 2:50. I had one that was like 6:50 or so. So theirs, after waiting, I think it was 3 hours after it was supposed to be there, it canceled. So now this is but mine did not. But the issue was the screens broke because the servers aren't working. So like the departure screens they're faulty. The people there are super stressed, don't know what's going on. So I'm asking the lady, like, did this flight get canceled? Because the other flights got canceled. And she was like, no, there's nothing changed with it. So I ended up just sitting there, which then it was bad because the people that were waiting there for 8 hours for like a TAP Portugal flight should have went. But they didn't. Their flight got canceled. And then ours ends up going. So then I think it left at like 10ish p.m. I got here at 2, and it's like yeah, there's +1, something like that, like 2ish. I don't know if it's 4 2. But then since I am because the flight is not like a connecting, like certain airlines won't well, one, I don't have checked, well, I did have checked baggage, so I had to go to baggage claim, got the bags, and then that was the issue with the bags. But normally you wouldn't. Because I didn't bring a bag with me initially. So my flights
Please.
don't
Too
have like the
slow.
charge for that bag. You get like $50, whatever, per leg or for the whole thing.
Say it again.
I don't have a checked bag in my plan, in my bundle.
Why they don't give you one?
My No, that's not in the base price. Like a checked bag, like 50-pound bag. So you get a
1984?
personal item and a carry-on.
Personal item and a carry-on. That's it. Oh,
Well,
oh
that's
man.
enough. That lasted me.
Yeah. If you don't use it, you
Like it
don't use
lasted me
it.
pretty well as long as you do laundry. Like it depends what you pack with you, how much useless stuff. Um, but my dad, whatever, to save $50, because on the other flight that was from San Miguel, you get a check bag for free. So then he gave me one of his extra check bags because he brought um, well, because the overweight fee is more expensive than an extra bag, I believe. So then he ended up buying in Lisbon, he ended up buying another bag because they were overweight. Also, SATA has like, which we took for like a Source airline, has very like their weights are not standard. They're like slightly less. Like for the carry-on and the check, like that.
Oof.
So that's why I was kind of screwed. Where like I either have to, which is probably open now, but I had to wait for the Air Canada check-in for people that actually be there to check in that big bag, plus pay the extra like however many dollars, maybe like $100. But my dad, because on those flights, he should still have, he was first class because he bought it with points, where he can have, I think, up to 2 check bags per person. So he doesn't have to pay the extra fees. So I ended up just storing it in a locker. So then I was able to do all the check-in stuff on my phone instead of having to wait for the check-in line to open.
The check-in thing exclusive to like that airport or
All airports do. Like, you mean the check-in on your phone?
like that, I guess.
Depends on the airline. Like United, you can. Air Canada, you can. Probably a lot of the other one, like Passport, you probably can. A lot of them you can. Not like SATA. Like I have some app that's currently like super crappy. But it makes the life a lot easier because technically you can even. Well, no, if you have, because technically like you can also like print. If you have a big bag, then you have to check in person. And there's no real way of getting around that. So it's just nice for like light travelers, where you save a lot of time, just like doing it on your phone and having the boarding passes on your phone.
You have the boarding pass on your phone, you said, right?
Yes, that's why I ran into an issue where my phone screen wasn't bright enough. So the scanner thing, because they're well, because to go like to get like your bags and stuff, like filled metal detectors and stuff, you have to scan. Well, before you go to the airport, you have to scan your ticket, like in the actual airport. My phone brightness was not high enough for it to read the QR code. So then I had to like mess with the settings and then realize there was a setting that was dimming my brightness a lot. But I ended up getting it to work. So really, I thought it was something with my phone or like it looks pretty bright.
Surprised that it wasn't bright enough.
Yeah, but I've always like people around like that. My dad or like his girlfriend will say my phone screen is like super dark, even though I have it max volume. So it's just like I'm used to it being dark.
Like I always have my phone. I don't know if this is what you're set up, but I always have my phone like on super low brightness. So it's like I don't really. I don't know if I have. I also would always have it in power save mode just because it doesn't really matter to me. It's not like I use it that much, right?
Well, the thing I was at max brightness, but then I had some setting that like made it so the more white there is, the less white it is, or less
Okay.
bright it is. So I accidentally had that, so I'd pop up the QR code, and then it's like it would kind of the screen would still like it looked bright to me, but not bright enough to the scanner.
Just a
So I
surprise because usually they're like pretty feel not aggressive, but like pretty good at fine.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Does anyone know about the trick?
Playing again is screen protector at some point.
I should have just done that.
I thought it was my screen protector.
Oh my gosh, it didn't even swap. Actually brought a banana for that.
Also, just tap like the language barrier.
Of course. Yeah, but that was my bad. That was badly. Jeez.
You won?
No, I lost. But it was a good circle. It was one of the better matches. They had SP and M4. I was trying to remember what they called it in SAR. I was thinking of the weapon in CS.
Jag 7.
Thankfully not, but it's SP and M4, so it's kind of just
M4.
laser. That's fine. That's fine.
Just
Nah, I will not remove space. I will ban that. Match for match. So yeah, I was locked in. Sorry. Still new, but I was locked in.
Yeah.
May you miss part of what you said.
I didn't say I was muting because there was some below something background.
Let's see. As my communications teacher said, or not said to me, but the term is active listening. I am not actively listening. Does it matter?
How did I respond with like, yeah, true thing.
Yeah, it's so true, King. Yes, King.
You know, listen actively.
Go off, go off.
If you listen more actively, you would.
What?
Oh yeah, that's probably a bad route.
Bad route? What's a bad route?
When you don't like in that scenario, you wouldn't say that. Or like, I forgot what I said already.
Maybe if you were actively listening, you'd.
Maybe if you're actively listening more often, you would dot. It's probably not a good route.
You would dot.
To have that. Like you would something. You forgot something because you weren't actively listening something.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Now, to continue this, I'm just going to not actively listen again. I will never make an effort. I'll never change. I'm stuck in my ways. It's not that I don't. It's just that my mind is insane. There's all this stuff going on.
Then that's, you gotta make your mind less insane. You gotta work with it. You want your mind always to be insane?
I want to hit my melees. I tried meleeing a bot and my last melee did not go through. Spun it the other way, apparently. Told. I want old melee back. Wait. Oh, I'm scared about a lure, but I want the old melee back. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, why'd they... Actually, a genuine question, why did they remove that? I don't know if they ever said.
Wasn't the same update that added the MOBA, whatever mole?
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
It was around the same time. I could look it up. What else do?
Good point. I forgot that a wiki exists. I thought those things were only for Minecraft. Oh, wrong keyboard. Super. How I see the weapon. Do they have a patch history? Actually, I was really wishing. By recent, I mean, when did this update come out? Cough, cough. What, the scallop? Wait, that's not an actual version. These guys are going crazy. These are not actual versions. It was 2 years ago. It was 1.9. You know, they thought they wanted to copy emoji in Minecraft, the 1.9 combat update.
Well, so they added one for like 29.4.
I didn't look at it, I just looked at when it said that they changed the melee swing. But that's not the SVR update, though, as far as I knew.
Gee.
Can't do it. One day.
The community page did not make me scrolling down that far.
I can't aim. You killed that man. Do you think by the end of 365 Days of Sorrow I'll still be the same age? Do you think I'll still be sane?
Okay, so if you think about the percentage of life that you've lived, right? Another year would only be like, would equal maybe like 4%, let's say, of your total
That's 120.
life.
21st. This.
So how much impact can playing SAR do within that 4% to the whole, like, thing?
How'd she know it was 4%? It's because she's a calc. But
I know it wasn't 5%.
you know it wasn't 5%. Actually, crazy. I can't do the percentages. Well, I don't know if you're already thinking about it, but it seems pretty fast. But anyways, how significant is it? I don't know. Probably not that. significant, right?
Like he probably can't. Yeah, he probably doesn't have much weight. Plus, even like 4% is hours in the day. Like, okay, if you're playing SAR, like 6 hours. Well, let's say a fourth of your waking hours. Let's say so that end up being 1%. That'd be 16. Right? It's like 4 hours a day of SAR for a year.
Gonna come for your
Equal
title of most
1%.
improved star player.
1% of your current life. Which, when you think about it that way, it's like, okay, like, spent a lot, big portion of my life playing SAR or playing other games.
I'm just saying I could do like a year of data. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Actually. A year of data structures and algorithms. You know, I
So
was
1% of your life. So if you did that 4 hours a day for a year, then 1% of your life, of your waking life, you spent doing data structures and algorithms.
crazy. Go. Oh, you can shoot over that one too. You know, this whole time, like you're talking and everything, I was leaving my villager farm, and I'm just like in a bubble column, and I'm just hearing the water splashing constantly, up and down, up and down. I'm going up and down. Oh my goodness, I came!
So same thing in my case. If I went to, well, the gym, like, can't really go to the gym 4 hours a day. But you go to the gym an hour a day for a year, so that would be, well, it'd be less now. So that's like a quarter of a percent. Let's say.
What about the gym? Sorry. I had a lock in for a second.
Nothing.
Trying to use the
Just,
gym, or not gym for the fourth of your life or
or using
percentage of
the,
your life, but just trying to use some of your time to do something like that, right?
well, you
Like
just
help
think of your
yourself.
life in percentages sometimes. That's why I think like oh, imagine. Um,
Helps, I guess, but I
it's
think
definitely the way I
constantly
think of it is
looking
like
at that way is not.
it's. Well, I know it's not a healthy way to think about it, but I think it's a more like physical, or you think about your like brain capacity way of thinking about it,
Brain capacity way of thinking.
or like your memories, like capacity, like memory. So that's easier to fix things when you're like, oh, like it's easier to create good habits when you were younger because you have less. Well, it can still depend on percentages. But if you had a bunch of bad habits, for like my mom, let's say a Diet Coke, not including the part of her probably being addicted. Um, like, oh, she's drinking only Diet Coke for 20, 25, 30 years, so she can't stop drinking Diet Coke. She's probably spent more time drinking Diet Coke than just drinking water.
Diet Coke and water, that's like, think about
Like, actually, she
it.
probably
It
drinks.
does have water
There's
in it,
many.
doesn't it?
That is.
So
Yeah.
it's physically impossible.
But stuff like that where it's which I kind of think the same thing, like because the whole reason I was thinking about it was like with my dad and his girlfriend are raising a child, and they don't really like. According to the way I think about it, it's like it would probably be. It's if you think of things in percentages, it's easier to fix things now than fix them later when they're worse. But they don't like. Well, they're very.
Well, it's hard to, you know? The hardest part is getting started, right?
Well, I think a part
Especially
of it
after.
is because they won't acknowledge their faults in how they have raised kids. Because they both don't have the best track record and they haven't really improved from reflecting on that track record. Like at all. They still do the same mistakes that they have been for however many years with parenting. That end up like with the same like very bad products. Always better in my
Product is
case.
kind of a crazy word, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Product like it's a commodity or something. Crazy. Crazy word. Or no word,
Yeah.
apparently.
And then the case, like, there's no excuse as well with like, because they raised another child, like a child's brother, and there's no excuse. Like he was already.
Are we sure you want to talk about this now?
It wasn't. What?
Said, are you sure you want to talk about this now?
But the.
It's not that I don't want it, it's fine.
Well, it's whatever. But the whole thing was that they were already like in bad terms a faulty product. That's a bad way of thinking about it. But upward hill battle, and they didn't help that. But with the person that they've been raising now, it is 100% their fault.
Come on,
Because
don't make
in
me have to.
percentage
I was gonna
terms,
have to this YouTube. Come on, don't make me have to actually edit it and resave it.
hmm?
So I was thinking I was gonna be uploading these videos to the tube or whatever. So it's just like has hours like worth of like whatever the videos, right? Streams. I was like, if you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. Like I said, I don't want to say you can't. I'm just saying
You can tell it.
if you
I'm
like
not saying
don't want
anything
it,
like
like I could
bad.
just saying.
I'm not looking for things. But I say I think about those things. It's like what do I?
Yeah, oh, I know what you're saying though.
And there's not really much I can do.
There really isn't, and that's the. It stinks, but you know, it's kind of it. You know, it's, at least for me, it's like you did what you did, right? Do what you do.
But it's just so negative. Yeah. So you can only strive for improvement in your own life.
Oh, he hit that jump!
Like when you raise kids,
Of course, right? Always trying to be the change you want to see in the world.
get better. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I can't hit this guy. This guy's too slick with it. Go away, bot. Go away. I'm trying to fight this guy, and I'm losing. Close, close, not close. Yeah, not taking that much damage. I should go back to take the Rizzler, the instructions to algorithm exam party. Do you get those reels or no?
No, I do not.
I do. I watch them through, so I get them more. Oh, I'm just playing with the bot. Die. They're just reels where it's just like a, you know, like the instructions to algorithms type quiz, but on Instagram.
Yeah, you're the one that, like, I don't get many of those. I'll get a lot of just whatever. Well, I also don't think I've. I guess I can check real quick before I buy. See how many hours I'm gonna have this week. Activity.
And I told you already, it's crazy going between talking about what you're talking about and then I'm gonna whine about it again. I forgot to archive my story. So I'm like, it's not the end of the world, obviously. But I was like, damn, it's like one of the two, like the only other time I've actually used that feature. And specifically for that moment. But whatever. I freaking forgot to press the button.
So Instagram this week. Can we look at last week? This week I was only on Instagram for 38 minutes.
How
Yeah,
could you only be
Sunday,
on
Monday,
Instagram for 38
Tuesday.
minutes? Why aren't you on it? Like, actually, I don't
I
know
was
how long I
only
was on it last time. I was on it longer than I usually
actually
am because I was trying to talk to my classmates more about, let's see, my activity. How long? Time spent. Oh, that's actually not that bad. That's
okay, let's
actually
look
not
at
my
last.
worst. My
So
daily
last week,
average was an hour and 16 minutes. And that came from like the peak of Tuesday. I was on it for like 2 hours.
it was 5 hours and 32 minutes, but I spent 18 hours on cosplay.
18 hours? Oh, to be fair, oh no, I was actually mostly on for about an hour at least. Huh. My classmate made a good decision. He told us he deleted Instagram for a second. Just did. Just didn't troll too much. It's like, I can respect the from your life, you know? You,
Uh,
but, that, yeah, yeah, that was, crazy.
I think it's funny. I approve.
I approve. I don't know.
I think it's funny jokes.
Is that Duolingo in the background?
Hmm?
I thought I heard Duolingo in the background.
No, I have Duolingo. I think it would be here.
But I thought I heard it in the background. The sound it makes when you get a question right.
No, or maybe someone else nearby is.
There was someone, I went to like this restaurant with my dad and things. There was like a guy. The other two, I could hear him. They'd hear the sound it makes whenever you get it right, and then like whenever you complete a lesson, right? Another sound. Knocked it out for this game. I just want to mine craft. I want to create unimaginable horrors beyond my comprehension. Well, you know, something else that's completely unrelated to all this. GameSpeak was like, you should stream earlier so that, like, it's like right now it's 1 in the morning for him. Oh, goodness. It's like I want to, but then that's when, like, everybody else is awake, like, making a ton of noise. You know? That's, like, kind of hard to, especially when it's like I've asked them to try and like, keep it down. Just, like, kind of. Oh yeah, sure. And then they immediately go like, straight back to doing it. It's like, really just not do that. But again, it's not that end of the world, but sure I do it too. But it is always annoying whenever they'll do something and then you don't do it. It's different when it's like my schoolwork and I'm not doing it, you know? Like it only affects me because I'm not doing it. Regardless of whether or not I do it early, like it's not gonna grade it. So like the due date. So I'm do X thing. You're like, oh sure, I will.
Oh, my back is.
What are you laying on? Are you laying on a chair and stuff? Sitting in a chair, I guess?
No, I was laying on. It was a stone wall with a window next to my, like on my back. So I was sitting there for probably an hour.
My goodness.
Now I'm looking for my gate.
When is your flight?
12:50, I believe. Probably boards around 12.
The Lisbon time, right? Still?
Yeah, so it'd be 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
I see.
It's plus.
So
Lisbon is plus
five more
8.
hours, right? So yeah, it's about 4 if it's another 5 hours. Well, actually,
Because
is it 5
Lisbon is
hours? Or is it
UTC.
12? It's gonna be 8. You have another, yeah, it's still gonna be 4 hours.
And then it's an 8-hour flight.
Of course, of course.
And then I think there's a 2-hour layover. So you probably go to sleep. And probably, well, I'd probably talk to Stanford or something like that. Once I get to Canada, I think people will probably be awake. There's a tour. Where the heck is my... Well, I know it's not this way.
Uh,
Could also get some food. This is kind of pricey. Some meals, it's like 20 euros. Just that's my money. It is airport. Yes. Go to the airport, more expensive.
just me and
Now.
another person.
It's just suggested. We're in the right way. These numbers are descending. The other way is a dead end, so. There's a seat on. But yeah, it is annoying. Like, same thing when I was living right where I'm living at now. Like, after a certain. Well, it's usually like. I just have the opposite problem. I can't stay up late and talking.
Sorry, say it again.
I can't be up late and talking.
Oh, yeah.
But I can be, but then it's like quiet all the time. Because the walls are. But that was one thing about the house I was living in for the past like 2 weeks. Was because the walls are freaking stone. You don't really hear much.
She just said one.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Trying to make this like funny. Someone's talking about hating state testing, or like they're like, my state testing is tomorrow. I'm not gonna take it. And I was like, hate state testing. I don't miss taking it. Now I just take classes where the teacher doesn't teach the class, still tests you on like the same kind of like knowledge, right? And you still pay like $1,000 just like take the class. Stupid.
Huh. Let me check the flight. I don't think the gate you were talking about exists.
It has to exist.
Well, I don't think the numbers go up that high unless it's in a different section of the airport.
Might be in a different section of the airport, is what I was thinking.
Terminal 1. Where am I right now? I was looking at the wrong flight.
Jeez.
There's no gate. It has, that's fine. It shows a exit gate, not a arrival gate.
That's a what?
It was showing
Oh, where it's arriving?
it's not. It was showing its arrival gate, like arriving in Toronto.
Yes.
Not it's departing. Well, they're both the same and different because there's a flight coming in. Yeah. So I just wait. There's a lot more different people. Goodness over here.
Ilana, U-N-E.
It's cool at the airports actually. I'm sure. That's customs line.
That's when we're gonna go to Miku Expo.
Miku, that's a thing?
Yes, Miku Expo.
Well, the strategy is so we make some like coding company, right?
Yes, I think I like where this is going. Wait, I have another idea we could make.
Maybe make some cloud infrastructure company that advertises for like third world countries like Portugal that don't have cloud infrastructure for some stupid
Portugal.
forsaken reason. I was joking like that, but it doesn't have a cloud infrastructure.
Yeah.
Maybe for like super critical stuff, but definitely not the airport. But there should be some like legal requirement that you have to.
You should make like an AI helper tool that helps you like during leak code interviews, right? It's undetectable. Then I'm gonna advertise ourselves like I'm gonna do like an Amazon interview to prove that it works and everything. Then I'm gonna post the unit. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put my real name and everything on it.
Then you get recycled.
Get recycled. You didn't get recycled. It got rescinded, and you got what happens to my villagers in the villager reader? Got thrown in the lava pit.
Yeah.
They die. What? Oh.
Like, look at what. Just have to go AFK.
I don't know.
Probably AFK.
Are they truly their AFK?
2 hours maybe. I don't have my phone in my hand.
Oh, they're in truly they are AFK. So yes, truly, they are AFK. But yeah, I know you're saying.
I technically meet up with my.
Someone waved to me.
I can meet up with my dad. I don't want to buy it this piece of much.
Write it off as a business expense.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. Because my electric toothbrush I have at home is like leaking, like battery ash.
I just use the toothbrush as the battery acid, and you're still using it? Crazy.
Well, I didn't bring it on the trip because it's probably going to go through TSA. That's why I was looking for a new one. Well, beginning. I thought it was super, like, at a supermarket was like 40 euros. So like an Oral B something. It seems like a decent price, so it'll probably be like double that here. And they don't exist at the grocery store in the island I was on. Now let's see the store. So now my food options are limited because I'm not in the main airport anymore. Well, no, I'm not in the main part of it. There's like the main area.
It's like I just
Like okay, so
heard you running around.
because there's the main area that has like McDonald's and other stuff.
The important places, okay? Yes, the important sections of the airport.
And then this one's the international side, which is like probably half the airport, but the international side does not. You can't go back and forth between the McDonald's.
No.
Because McDonald's is in the the stuff.
Oh, McDonald's. I will not stand for this injustice.
So what you do, coding company, you write off the flight as business expense.
But where does Miku Expo come into the business expense, little one?
Well, the flight to Miku Expo. Or maybe you're like working you're meeting someone at the expo, like a client. And that's the meetup spot, and it costs however much to go to it.
Of course. Hello, Capri. It's nice to see you. I would never have forgotten Capri. Kisses for you. Just for you. I'm doing this for you, Capri. When you're sorry. Yes, Capri is in the chat, chilling like the gamer. I forgot to send the stream announcement hours ago. And I thought about it, because I was just checking the server, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to send it. So I sent it, even though I'm gonna stop in a little while. But, that's certainly a strategy. I'm not sure if I agree with that strategy.
I just call it a fried egg.
Oh, but this kind of does remind me. My family members are staying over for a second. He was showing me. I didn't really work in IT, but he was showing me like this database that he worked on for his funeral company. It was basically it was actually cremation, but
yeah,
they have to fill out like all these forms and stuff. And he was saying before they were using apparently typewriters, which I was kind of surprised by. That was 2010.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was just showing me the thing. I didn't know that you could use Microsoft Access to do what he did. I was like, oh, I thought you had to get like a whole other separate thing. It's kind of nice to know. Got another classmate who was asking me about it.
My person has a full-time job for like many years, like converting like Holiashi, because there's just tons of like paper, like receipt statements, or like who bought what, or what date, what time, all that stuff has to like they're like move from paper to actual database.
Sorry,
so then importing all that stuff. Because Holiashi, what they'll do, because you can like have something that's like 50 years old and come there and they'll be able to fix it for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like they'll have like a certain percentage, like they'll have parts on hand to fix it, and they will like at least attempt to fix it to its original shape. So you don't like in that like inventory. outside things. I don't know anything about it. So, it's just a red cart.
So what do they do at that place?
A Holiashi.
Yes. Aren't they a jewelry or something? I think you're just
Yeah, they're
telling me
jewelry
that.
store. They're like, yeah, so they have people like working there, making jewelry. They also hire like
Crazy
my
boy.
grandma for a little bit.
Bowling.
Was they would kind of like kind of independent contractor type thing. We're like, oh, here's the beads. Here's what we want you to make, and you kind of make it at home, and then submit it, and then get runners. They're doing that. There's probably some ladies that do that. Like my other thing first though. I think it's all. There might be some stuff that they sell there that's not made by them. But there's kind of like a medium to high quality jewelry store.
EM high quality.
So they're kind of like a. Well, they're kind of. Well, they're probably like a. If you can find like. Probably in Europe, some places. Probably just. If I looked at this airport hard enough, I might be able to find some Holiashi. Like you can find it's not. It's outside the U.S. Quite a bit. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a local store.
Well, it's local, but it has a very wide brand reach. Like they sell it, like I'm saying they sell it, like it'll, like or you'll see people reselling it.
Yeah. Other stuff is mainly. That's why I got good. Oh. I thought they just.
What?
I told you my piece of niobium. I have it at the other house. I have like a strip of niobium that we got I forgot what you call it. Not diet, but like color it with electricity. But anyways, the chemistry teacher gave it to us because he said that he got given a ton of it from Holiashi. I don't remember why, but he just got given a ton of it and he had no clue what to do with it, so he thought it'd be fun to just give it out to us. It's like, why would a jewelry store wanted to have it? I was like, oh, well, I guess it, it's a metal and it looks nice, so they'll probably use it for something. Most of their stuff is straight up made out of niobium. I was just gonna be like one of like a bunch of different companies. They're like, nah, the most of our stuff, yeah, our specialty. My bad, I'm not big in the jewelry. I don't know if it's common for that. He's like, teacher is like, hope you guys aren't trying to fight Iran or anything anytime soon though. If you do, don't bring it with you. Sorry, just gets insane when we're not playing together and like we're both going and making each other angry. It's like one of us tries to walk in while the other just starts running around. Right? It's like
mindlessly like, wait, how'd you die? Whatever.
I just like makes me so. I'm like, Lance, I need help. There's people here, and you don't say anything, so I think you hear me, and then I die, and you're like, how'd you die? Like, what do you mean how I die? What do you think the sound was? And then like you'll be running around fighting people, and you'll get down, and you're like, what are you doing across the map?
Let's look at these things. Oh, they have Holiashi rings.
Oh, so when I went to the pier, they were having an artisan fair, and there's this this person that made like chess pieces and chess boards. She said by hand. But they were pretty nice looking. They were $120 though. Not have $120 for not play chess.
Mm-hmm. Sale, what's on sale? Ornamental earrings.
Yeah, get something from there.
No, I was looking at it. But I feel like like they don't have anything below like $50.
Yeah.
No. But then it's like have medium, like the medium high range, but like high range doesn't go past like let me just go to jewelry. Let me sort like what's the most expensive item they have. High to low. $275 is the most expensive.
That's it. That they have what is it? $85 item.
Selena bracelet, Selena necklace. What is it made out of? Read more. Three of them sparkling.
Wow, I can't believe it. You can actually dodge this game.
Eclipses, everything in your collection. Full of them, three of them sparkling with crystal stones and stellar color radiance. Only a niobium can offer.
Ooh, niobium.
Arranged on a gold snake chain for even more celestial glow, the Selena necklace spellbinding style is astronomical. AI like is like yeah. That's the most expensive. Yeah, like this a necklace and a bracelet. Not for all.
Get me out of here! This
That's the most
body
expensive. So
is
like low
crazy.
is $40 is the lowest. Like little stub earrings.
Body blocking. That's awesome. Oh right, I was gonna check
The
something.
singles.
Oh, apparently they do kind of have its own update. That's
Accessories. Earth flower necklace. Oh.
I was gonna talk
But
about
my dad, what he did, it didn't go over well. But he for Hayashi, like for I think it's Christmas, it's either Christmas or maybe it was like Mother's Day, got his girlfriend and my mom, his ex-wife, the same piece of jewelry.
Good idea.
And I think, well, that was the nice thing about Hayashi is you could go there and like swap for equivalent value if it was within like a certain amount of time. So they ended up doing that, I believe. It was a big storage hold for that place. Huge. There's not really that big of a. Oh, it's long.
The giant star nose mole crater, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was added in
Yeah.
1.5, so that was added in. Just tell me.
Was that when they updated Star Rebels, I assume?
That was an update after Star versus Rebels got multiple updates for some reason.
Because it used to
They got it in
be.
1.4 and they got another one in 1.5.
How that work? Well, it used to be.
It's just be a regular match, and
remember.
then you'd capture. It's like the same idea of capturing points, but it's just like a regular
Capture
match
flag.
with the.
Then they instead of. Because there's still flags now.
Yes, I think.
Or is it
It's been a
area?
while.
Okay. But they add classes. Then they buffed Dart Gun, which I wish that we could take more advantage of, or like play enough to actually like take advantage of it more, or get better at taking advantage of it.
The other unfortunate thing is they made it so you can't use that mode, I believe, to complete milestones. Because
Yeah, which
now
is
it's
kind of
now it's baby. I mean, the old version of Saw vs. Rebel was pretty nice for, grinding milestones, but now it's even easier.
Ooh.
What's up? Just waiting.
Just wait.
Oh, why don't you play some Clash Royale?
No, fuck Chelsea. It's like I think I
Yeah,
rehounded it
I
so I could
think my
play with
brother's the one
my
with one at the wall.
yeah,
Right.
it's like it versus against one of my brother's boyfriends, and then he pulled out the Rage, Uni Barbs, the Mega Knight. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah. I forgot it was that deck or if it was the Hog Cycle. Like, I don't want.
no, it was like
It's actually been
it's
long. I don't know. I don't remember how to play it. I don't know what's meta and what's not anymore, right? Or how like some of the cards I used to have, like I think they changed how they work. It's like could probably with enough effort, you know, counter Mega Knight. I just I just don't want to. It's boring. Like my deck is more of a defensive deck than an offensive deck, and I think they only made it like more so. But it's like it's even then. It's just like it's so you finally get a pull, boom, or a push, Mega Knight. You think it's over? Lumberjack, balloon. Well, to be fair, I don't think they actually probably. Was there a balloon, rage balloon, Mega Knight? I don't think so. Right?
maybe. Well, you could probably just slap Mega Knight in there. Or maybe like Lumberjack. But now Rage, I think, is better now because
I meant
I think
lumberjack,
Rage
not
is
actual
smaller.
rage.
Oh.
But I think people use them together, don't
But it could
they?
probably be better now because rate well now it should be better than before because it does an instance of damage. So you could like rage the bat, kill the bat. I believe.
Rage the.
It does damage like a zap. Not as much damage as a zap, but it does damage like a zap.
Crazy.
But his radius is smaller. But yeah, it does. There's a funny reel I got that was like killing someone with only rage. Do a rage cycle.
I'm not getting back on that Clash Royale. I tried playing it the other day, and I kept getting owned. So sad. Now I can't get out of a challenger, I think it is. It's so long. I'm status, but I'm Clash Royale. Didn't really say anything, but I'm just thinking about it now. It's kind of crazy that only three. He said there's 350 at the time people playing.
$300 something? You mean sorry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonder what if I don't even know when I'm gonna stop. I don't know if I'm gonna go for a full year, but if I do, I wonder how many people are still gonna be playing. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, right now it's 270. The 30-day average is like 427. Like it's. What do you do? I don't know. You already know how I feel about the new update. It's like a 50-50. But all games eventually come to an end.
Yeah, especially when it's just like
Oh,
I
it is.
don't know. It's just a hard game to I feel really expand on. Is it like if you're dating site idea, right? Like not similar reason. Okay, game. Okay, okay. Hold on. Trying to pick up an item. I lose my vial. I try and go back to switch to the weapon I was trying to get. It picks up the pistol instead, not my vial as well. So I'm just taking all this damage. So, sorry. Kind of
Mhm.
hard to make interesting gameplay. And then also just the lag, because no servers, no players, right? So feedback loop. And then similar, I was gonna say the dating idea, right? It requires a lot of players to keep it up and going. But you can't really get players because, you know, well, one spawned an opportunity, only weren't. This is all. There's a lot of other reasons.
Well, it's the foundation is just flawed.
That's what
Like
that's
that's
my opinion. It's just,
because like same thing with the dating app idea is because you run into issues that like you could only solve if you had more players or had more user base. Like if they had 10,000 average players, then the lag issues probably wouldn't be as bad because they'd have a higher variety of locations.
to accommodate those people.
Yes,
Yeah.
having like 64 people from all over the U.S. on a server.
Well, the entirety of the North America continent, basically.
Yeah, on a server.
So,
Plus console players on that server.
yeah.
But they can choose to put on if they want.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is kind of weird. I don't really get why console players could. I know it's not that big of an issue, but I don't really get why console players can choose whether or not they want to play with PC, but PC players can't choose if they want to, like PC only.
because it feels like it's probably some like console requirement or like PlayStation or Xbox requirement where you have to have some aspect of console only. I feel like a lot of other games have that option. Like
It's like a really ridiculous requirement to require of like developers.
ridiculous requirement of there can't be a chat.
Well, no, the reason that they don't want the chat is because they can't moderate it.
Yeah, but there's that part of it.
Roblox can
There's
have
the
an
issue with
in-game chat, I'm
currency
pretty sure, on
stuff,
console
but
still.
the currency stuff is because the game's not big enough for them to care about shared like a soft ticket system.
Yeah.
The other games have shared currency. Let me use prep as well there.
You hear mine. Oh, it's 12:20. Okay. So I had a physics exam today. And then I have a math exam next Tuesday. Yeah, I haven't done the homework. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say too, and I don't think I said it yet, and I kept thinking about it, was that the 365 Days of Star has been good because it's finally getting me to stop playing all these freaking gotcha games. It's like I told you, I feel bad because you spent, I guess
So it's whatever.
like
I've
13
also
on
kind
it,
of stopped playing it. My luck ran out.
but it's like, it's like, I don't know, it's, I haven't really been that invested in the story for a while, you know? Not actually playing it, just getting on dailies, collect character, get off,
Like
right?
Genshin?
Well, it basically, yeah, and Star Rail.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Didn't you realize, like, what's the...
I was like, it's like I have so many other things I'd rather be doing, right?
Yeah.
It's just a collectathon that is like the only person who care about that is like myself, you know? It's like I know I still have the what?
Then once you get to stage where you don't care anymore,
Mhm.
it's not like yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah.
Like same with the Toho Gotcha game, sucks. But you know, just collectathon just to like collectathon, and it's like at least like that doesn't actually require any real time when playing it like an actual collectathon. It's literally just like an idle game.
Yeah.
So compared to like I said, I'm only gonna no sense not saying Genshin, but probably just gonna get Kokomi weapon or whatever and call it a day.
Yeah.
So just waiting for that. T6 Kokomi when I don't know if it was just someone putting them on an image, because I didn't look that into it. Oh wait, is that a Inazuma Chronicle Wish, right? It's like the same deal with when they had the other on-stack characters, right? I don't remember if when you try and get whatever character you want, if it's you select it and it's how that works, basically. Nice. 7-way loss of the.
But wasn't there, didn't they? Well, are you talking about Star Rail or Genshin?
No, Genshin, the Chronicle Wish thing.
Genshin, didn't they reduce it to 1 Chronicle Wish?
They did, but I don't remember how it works for the. But that like the. Oh, I don't even remember what they call
Radiant,
it.
whatever.
Yeah, it's like the themed region,
Those
right?
are,
Like all the characters and all the weapons from it.
If you miss your 50-50 3 times in a row, then the next one's guaranteed.
I guess what I was trying to say is the pool that it chooses from. I don't remember if it's you select which one of the limited you want, and will only give you that, and then everything else is a standard, or if it's like everything in the pool, including standard. That's what I don't remember.
I also got
don't
you
you
in the
make
game,
me
like,
move.
I don't know, like, so it's probably, I guess it was kind of out of the loop with Star Rail, but then it's just like, it's like, it's a whole nother one.
I'm being an annoying emu player right now. I'm not gonna do. Okay, I'm not that mean. That's mean. I was chasing them from emu. Shoot, too slow. But what were you saying about fart rail?
I don't know, Star Rail is just like, well, it's easy to hate on, but it's just like, so... Well, it's crazy, honestly, the craziest thing is like, they're just like, they keep pushing the line, and there's no repercussion for pushing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is crazy. At least the same thing with Genshin, where like the people don't really care.
Oh shit. My bad. Nice shot. Oh no. Don't use it against me.
What's the important wonder is like how far can they push it?
Yeah. Oh
Or,
no.
like first.
How, yeah, how far can we
Is it
push
is it
this?
is it the fifth or the sixth passive character? The passive up character.
You don't get it. It's gonna be good for the game to have all these. Oh no! Now my emu is being used against me. Go away. Great. I'm trolling myself. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. I'm not that guy. What? Out of my way. Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy! I missed my melee too. Go! Win! Win! No! Don't! No! The person had a jack, okay? And they, like, hopped, and the other person had a Tommy gun. They could have just timmied them while they were jumping, but they were healing. It was the person I kept... I was annoying with my email, like a little monster. G. But yeah, so, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's just the game, dude! It's just the game! Right? This guy leaves. Right when I do these things. Now, I look insane. Tell me you're real. Tell me you're not in my head. Tell me you're not in my head.
Oh, my earbud died.
What happened?
That's why I couldn't hear it.
Oh. Did you hear my
The left
Dante's
earbud.
impression?
I did not.
Oh. I said that it's just a game, dude. It's just a game at the end of the day about gacha games. I say this as I'm playing SAR, but, you know, maths test and stuff.
Well, I think it's just that whole genre. Like, it's difficult to. Well, this is the issue with the game creation, or it's kind of like.
Hello, sis. I hope you are doing well.
Because the only consistent revenue streams of like your development studio is, let's say you have like.
Oh, come back. Sorry. Bumped it.
But even good IP, so if you make crap games.
Yeah, for it. That's nice. That's nice. Day without work is always a nice day. Just chilling right now, trying to hit that. Well, I'm only on day 7, but still trying to hit that 365 days of this one searching day. If I do, we will give somebody else this account info for Clash of Clans. I really need it. The whole reason I am doing this is because Capri said that if I were to stream SAR for 365 days, then if there's ever a time when we're actually still playing Clash of Clans, and we need somebody to, like, Game Freak to log into Capri's account, oop, okay, we can do that. That makes sense. I kind of lost track of what I was saying like halfway through the thing.
Wait, so.
So I asked Capri, it was during the clan war. I said, Capri,
Like the history again?
it was the last, Capri was the only person with one more attack left. And I felt like Game Freak would have been able to probably do it, right? And so we said, free, give Game Freak your account info so Capri can, or so Game Freak can do it, right? And what did Capri say? Let's go to the exact
Yes, if you
conversation.
stream Star free.
Data 1v1, magnetism.
Like that's not like the greatest deal.
No, it's crazy. You stream SAR 365 days in a row, then you get info. By that time, you will have a free account. Slowly trying to get back into the game. SAR is fun, but it's just not the same as it
You
used to
said
be with
that,
all the
and I
people
opened
playing
my
it.
mouth.
But it's still fun. It's still fun. I love it. I come back every so often. It's called the SAR cycle for a reason. Hello, Capri. I always say that I escaped the SAR cycle. Look at me now.
Yeah, your stream is a little bit slower, so I'm just hearing about your motivation of playing. Yes.
Press that pause button and then press it unpause.
Yeah.
Resync the stream.
Yeah, you are on a different side of the map now.
Yeah, sorry, my
Oh, yeah.
internet's bad.
Lance, are you back home yet or no?
I'm currently in Lisbon airport.
Oh, you're fucked then. Are you blacked
Well,
out?
no, I got lucky. Well, no, I got Air Canada from. But the issue was, I think I get to San Francisco. It's like 9 p.m. Tuesday.
Oh,
But I have
fun.
a 12-hour layover.
Yeah. Yes, that sounds about right. There's no direct flight from. It's only a few airplanes that does direct flights, and Canada's not one of them.
Well, no, I just get there. The issue was like from San Francisco to Arcata. They only have they don't have any night flights.
Nope.
Like 9 p.m. is the latest. But the flights, because my original flight was Lisbon to Newark to San Francisco, and then San Francisco to Arcata. But one, Lisbon ran out of power. Spain ran out of power. Whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, 3 countries ran out of power.
Two, Newark, their radar stopped working or malfunctioned.
Oh, fun.
So that plane never left because of that. So then I called, when I got to Lisbon, and I was like, it's a war zone. There's like people sleeping all over the place. There's like, it's just. So I got there at like 2 a.m. And I called like whatever United thing, and they found an Air Canada flight, or it's Air Canada to Toronto from Lisbon, and then a United flight from Toronto to San Francisco.
What a great time to travel, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice.
You're so lucky.
That's so free.
Yeah, so free. You get to stay in your country. Oh.
In the future, I can do like I think there's a San Miguel to JFK.
Oh, my bad.
But probably not gonna be here or come to Portugal anytime soon. My dad's kind of
Pissed. Mad.
but he's like done with it.
I know.
So you meet family, you only meet family so many times.
And
That's like,
now you gotta stay with family again.
oh, then I got kind of screwed because because A's, well, I had because it's Orient Airlines, you get a free check bag, like 50-pound bag. So I had one of those. My dad had like 2 more than his limit. They had to like pay extra on like the way there. So I have it. So then I'm in this airport. It's 2 a.m. I have this check bag. There's no check-ins because everything's closed.
Yeah.
The lights are on at least, but like the check-ins were closed. So then I ended up dropping that. Like best idea was dropping that bag off into a locker.
Hmm.
And then now that I don't have the checked-in bag or the check bag, I can just check in on my phone.
Hmm.
So then I did that. So I got to the international part of Lisbon airport at like 5 a.m. or something. I think that's why.
It's
That
a
is,
horrible birthday gift, though.
It is. Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's interesting. A happy 21st birthday. Which I knew would be flying back on my birthday, but I didn't think it would be this much of a coster.
So and all that. It's just really unfortunate, though. Terrible day.
And I can't really sleep, so I'm just gonna be like,
You're also, yeah, you're all tired and all that as well.
yeah.
It's unfortunate. Sorry that happened. Chilling.
Ooh, look at all those bugs. How long you gonna stay up, Aiko?
I don't know, give me a number to roll for.
1d6, a 6.
3 more matches. Then I'll play 3 more matches. Just tally it up, so I'm gonna play 4. Say, get like super mad. I'll say, play 3. My God.
Which hopefully I can.
Dude! My God!
But I was lucky with because from San Miguel there's like 4 flights that go to Lisbon, and 3 of them canceled, and the one that I was on was the one that didn't cancel.
Hey.
So my dad's still, or he's, I don't think he's stuck there, right? Or he's, I think, flying now, but he was stuck there with the rest of the group because I just had a separate flight because I booked late. Which ended up being a good thing.
I'm gonna grab a
So I
snack.
won't be like us.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it ended up being a good thing that you were separated from the group, right? Because then you would have to. I don't know how much you wanted.
Well, I would have, if I was on that flight, then I get here at like 10 a.m. It's quite tight for like a, like, oh, I get here and then I have to get my checked bag that I had, right? And then have to check in with tons of other people, probably check in person, then go through like security, find the, like, it'd be a lot to do in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was nice having extra time.
Plus, I was trying to say your other smaller birthday, sir. Right?
Yeah, she's not throwing a fit. Yeah.
Anybody
Another
would throw a
dress
fit.
So she'll like throw a fit, anything.
No more Krabby Patty. No more Minecraft meal.
Oh, it's gone. It's over.
Yeah. Oh, Lance, you did give me the Grimace toy to do whatever I wanted with, or the code, right? Do whatever I wanted with it.
Yeah, I
gave it to
think
my
so. I
classmate.
gave you the code.
Just like thought about it. 'Cause my
So you used it
classmate-
as a, what's the...
For me to like bribe him to go to the movie with me, that would have been a good idea, but no. But what
No,
were you gonna say?
use the
Is it
other
for what?
Well, I was gonna say you use it as like a rapport, whatever the word is, item. I'm saying it wrong. Well, that's kind of wrong word. A friendship increase item. Give him a code.
Yeah, it's like Stardew Valley where you just give them the item, right? The heart. That,
Yeah, Rapport's
Okay, I
a
got.
higher
Oh,
level
report.
than
Oh,
that. Report. That's a
crazy
different
word.
way.
It's crazy. Yes, that's what it was for.
I'm sorry, I was saying it in French.
Rap
Maybe.
word.
Why is it at a peak of usage?
About to shot itself. Blew up the barrel. It's walking into. Crazy.
We want to know the most, no. Probably, Oh, there's a cool, because I don't know if you were there for it, but there ended up being a pizza restaurant in the town I was staying in on that island. And I never knew, so the last
Money
night that
block and
we
I
were
can't
there,
move. Dumb. Should've just looked down. That would've been easier. What about the pizza place?
yeah. But I went to the pizza place, and it was different, but better than the pizza I had last time when I was
Hold
there.
on, I have to let the cat out. Sorry. The cat woke up and he wanted out of my room and I didn't wanna... Well, one, I didn't wanna make him feel like he's locked in here. Two, I didn't... So just hear him scratch at the door, you know? Hanging out with him. Like I said, I don't want him to feel like he has to stay in here. He's locked in here. Because, I mean, technically he was locked in there. He's locked in here. Because I closed my door. He puts on and stuff. But he's out. I don't know what he's going to do. But he'll probably come back in a little bit. But the pizza place, what about it? Keep asking you.
Well, it was fine. Well, the issue is everything. Portugal, or the island specifically, is very slow. But it's very slow. So, like, the dinner probably took like 3 hours in total.
3 hours for a pizza. They're like...
Well, like 2.5. Well, they only have, I think, one like oven, or a big oven, like pizza oven. So it took probably an hour. What was weird? It took probably 40 minutes after we ordered our appetizers. And then it probably took like an hour to get the pizzas after the pizzas. Maybe like an hour.
See, I see. Right.
But at that point, like the little one was like throwing a fit.
Wait, what? She started going crazy.
Well, she was throwing a fit.
Seriously?
I think she was throwing a fit just a little bit.
Oh.
Because she threw a fit, she was hungry, but then we ended up getting food. Like, oh, there was like French fries we got for her. And then she ended up just not being hungry, but then wanted to play with salt. And then got upset when she couldn't play with, like, pour salt on the hands and then like sprinkle it.
Uh-huh.
So they got upset when she couldn't do that anymore.
Anymore,
She got upset. Got upset when, so at that point she was also like throwing a fit. So then my dad's girlfriend was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. You just can go to the car because we're kind of trading the scene.
Yeah.
And then that made it so then, mom is mad at. And then it's like,
how old is she?
and then 4.
4.
But also she's a spoiled brat. So there was we went to this like Chinese store, and we're like looking at whatever it was, and it just was like, it was like some Disney character, I forgot the characters are called. but she wanted these 2 backpacks,
Oh, my goodness.
like little print, like maybe like plastic film, like
Yes, it's a backpack that just has Disney characters printed on it, right?
yeah.
I know what you're
Then
talking
in the
about.
process of that, I tell the little one, like, I've had the same backpack for like 15 years, little one. And then at dinner, she was kind of pouting about it, and then my dad's girlfriend tried to explain to her, like, Josephine, we have like 5 backpacks at home. The little one. Like you have a unicorn one, you have a rainbow one, you have this other one, you have this one you brought on the trip.
She bought
But
a
then,
back. She
the
already
next
has a
day,
backpack from the trip, and she still, I guess,
or
being
I think
4
she
years
brought,
old,
I don't
you
think,
want more, but still.
I don't know. I think
It-
she brought, it was some like, I forgot the critter. But I think, little one brought that from home. But then, but the next day, the little one's throwing a fit again, and my dad decides to buy the 2 backpacks.
Oh, well, yeah, that's part of the problem. I was gonna say the other thing I could be wrong, but I feel like it's not necessarily the backpack as much as it's the design on the backpack, right?
Well, yeah, well,
That's-
it's the utility, it's none of it's a utility aspect.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I'm like, well, that's one reason not to get it. But I was saying to get like whatever that design is, something similar to it. So rather than the backpack, it's
But the issue is, like, so,
giving it to it.
and this probably happens, like, every day, right?
Yeah.
In some capacity. So it's just,
Oh, this is another match.
or even when she just doesn't get what she wants, like, even, like we said, I think, or even if it's like, oh, we'll go to the park tomorrow, something like that, it's raining. She still wants to go to the park, not understanding it's raining. Or even the other thing where, little one cut her hair, like whatever scissors or something, cut a piece out of it. And then, well, lied when asked, like, if it was her hair. But then, so it's like, whatever. But then, like, my dad's girlfriend decided to, like, oh, we're not gonna, like, try to explain why you shouldn't do that. A few words in, little one's already bawling.
Reload is crazy.
And at a certain point, it evolved to, like,
Crazy work.
this person hates me,
Shots.
this person hates me, this person hates me.
Now this game's getting interesting. Now I'm actually playing against people. Life is great.
But in the case of this one's development, it's like they have for 99.9% of what it's
Her
like.
life is doing. Life is giving into it like that.
Hmm?
What were you saying? I interrupted you.
Well, I was saying, like with the other little one from before, there was like other like issues, but this one, it's like this little demon is all your fault.
It's the
There's no other, like, yeah. Like, this child was a blank slate when you got it. And this is what you have done to the slate. So it's just,
nice shots. Brings that to my advantage.
that
My
happened
bad, I
probably
walked
once
in
a
that way
day.
too long. Not business. Shoot, they put a thing there. My bad. Should've went. GG's. I'm talking out loud and locking in. But I died, so what? Just talking about how the demons
That was
are
a part
fault.
of the issue where it's like, Well, yeah, and it's a problem that like can you should probably try and fix it now, or try and work to fix it. But it's like, how do you properly fix it? Do you want to hear your child crying a bunch because you didn't get what you want? So does Troy. And then when you criticize, you get the number one response is the like, you're like this too, or you ended up okay. I was like, I can't really help you. So it's still hot.
Remember when I used to play this game and I could always talk to people in the chat? Times I can't get it again.
Yeah, now it's a rarity.
I thought I was...
That also kind of sucks because you don't really having that. Because Xbox players can't really, or console players can't respond, so that just people just don't type much anymore. Because you type to someone asking a question and it's like crickets.
Yeah, because like
Those
at
are
least back in
console players.
PC, it's like it's just people just like ignoring you, you know. So it's like I was like, oh man, Bo doesn't want to talk. But then there's people that just ignore you, then they just start talking again. And it's like, what? I thought you were a console player because you weren't saying anything, man. But about your other relative that keeps crying and everything giving in, it sucks, and there's nothing that I feel you could really do about it because, well, she's not crying to you, she's crying to them, right? And then they're just giving in to her. So it's like, she probably already could tell, like, for you, you probably wouldn't give in, right? So there's, you know, probably gave up trying to convince you. But again, those two always giving in just kind of messes it up. It's like my cat begging for outside. I was trying to not let him do that, and then I overhear my grandmother one time going, "Hey, kitty, you want outside? Here you go." And let him out. I was so mad.
Does cat have like a little flea bracelet? Or
I don't know where it went. He managed to take it off, and I didn't notice it. My classmate was playing like a spot the difference game the other day, or earlier when I was talking to them, and one of the things I ended up missing it, and someone else that was in the call spotted it. I was like, I know something's different. I don't know where it is. That was my cat for like a couple of days. And then I realized, I was like, oh, the difference is he doesn't have his collar. He doesn't go anywhere, he stays like around the house, you know? But I still would rather him have it, right? So because sometimes he will just like, you know, like out front for a second. So like if he does stuff like that, I don't want someone thinking that it's a random cat. He's a critter. He is a critter.
I'm getting a phone call.
Okay.
So I do you this.
No, you made it. Great combination. Oh, you can shoot over that rock. Trying to announce my arrival. No more lace. Lace is on.
No more lace, indeed. Lace is gone forever.
Forever and ever? Aw, man.
Forever and ever.
Forever. And ever. It said something else and I can't read it right now. My third party.
Well, I think it's 1 a.m., so I'm gonna head out.
Alright, I'll see you later, Skater. Have a good night.
Have... Bye.
Hope your night is fantastic.
You too, I guess.
See you later. Talk to you soon. Well, I'm all alone. My bad. Ooh, nice shot. What's this, the last one? What are these? So, I guess this is going to be the final round. Maybe all alone. Sky isn't that. Can't imagine what the tryhards are doing. I can't either. 4 accounts to min-max on Minecraft RPG is crazy. Like, guy instantly to the bottom and do another round. I wanna just run, but there it is. Oh my gosh, I didn't switch. I only get worse and I get worse as it goes on. A good spare day. Or night. Same with Capri, it is 1 a.m. Echo. Ration. Hello. How is you? are doing well. Hello, Lance. I hope that you are doing well.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You got streaming? Or are you still streaming?
No, I'm still going. This is the last one.
Surely.
It is. I said I would only play one more, so.
Okay.
I didn't instantly die to a bot. I thought about just running up and trying to block myself. Ball.
Mm-hmm.
How's your call?
It was fine. Not really anything of substance. Just my dad's like flight to Lisbon is delayed like an hour late. He doesn't know about his next flight because he flies to from Lisbon to like England, like Heathrow, and then flies from England to I think New York. So he misses the flight. Like the flight, I don't remember what time the flight is. But if he misses that one, then he has to like rebook. And the issue is with the rebook, so it's like a group of 5, right? So it'll be harder to like you can't. I don't know, depending on seats, right? It's harder to rebook. We'll be waiting longer.
You should read Gauntlet of the Seven Witches. Keep the fiction. Actually, you probably shouldn't read that on the plane. Jack
Yeah.
7
Well, it's probably
spam's
out there.
crazy. Crazy work. Do you like spam? Oh, fun. Just spam. Like, as much as I keep talking about that one series, though, I seriously haven't read it in forever. I don't know how bad it is. As bad
Well,
as
issues I can't really read. Like, I guess I could download it, but it's hard to
Bro, can't aim. It's the laser and stuff.
because I won't have internet access on the plane, so it's hard to. I gotta become more wise with the. One of those like EPUBs. It's also hard to find EPUBs for a book you actually want to read.
So much better about an EPUB file, though.
Well, you have an EPUB that's like the 2,000 chapter book. You can just download the EPUB, and then you just get an EPUB reader. It's a lot easier to. At least I've downloaded a few books that way. So you can't really like oh I'm on some pirate website reading books. I can't really download. Unless you have your own like web scraper or something. Can't really download directly from it the ripped chapters. Maybe like web novel might let you offline, like you purchase the chapters and then you're able to offline download it. Maybe.
Of course, everybody loves using Jag. Well, that's the last match. We'll talk about the EFL files in a second. But I know I'm spamming shotguns, but it's like at least you have to be a little bit closer with the actual shotgun or the Jag. Jag is just shoot and call it a day. But either way, could have played it better overall. So, you know, it is what it is, right? Just don't get in that situation. You see? Like, nope, nope, nope. Like,
Well,
just
if you were
nature.
looking at the kill feed, you would know they had a jag.
They weren't getting kills?
Um,
Also, I'm not
then,
looking all the way in the top left with the tiny little text. You also have to know which one's
now
which.
you're looking
like,
at it though.
You have to look at it. Or how am I supposed to know?
You got
If I never saw the person in the lobby
Just
before, memorize their name and their whole outfit.
Well, you just see, like, passively track how many kills players are getting. And, like, when it gets over, like, 5, then it's like, oh.
But what if they're killing bots?
Or if a
like,
player kills another player. Well, then, like, then only memorize players versus players. Like, oh, that's a player name, that's a player name. Like, oh. What weapon do they use? And if you know, like if you see minigun, then it's like, oh. Then that, like, changes your playstyle completely.
that is
Or if you see a jag, right? Like right?
Yeah.
Because now you know, like, you have that information, like, oh, I can't push them like this. Like, if they're a minigunner, I can't push them with a shotgun. Oh, I have to move from this area, I guess.
Yelling at y'all to
I
move.
probably go.
I was gonna
Yeah.
go too, because like I said, this is done. But thanks for talking.
Okay.
And everything. I'll see you later, skater.
Okay.
Bye
Bye bye.
Boom. Both disconnect. We gone. Thank you all for coming by and hanging out. But yes, this is the end of the stream. I thought there was gonna be more I was gonna say, but I don't have anything. Thanks for coming by, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day and night. Bye bye.